Hi everyone, and welcome to my review show, Honest Reviews for you, so that you don't have to suffer through these shows. And today's show is The Three Amigos. It is starring Martin Short, Chevy Chase, and Steve Martin. Classic comedy with those three. The typical type of comedy that you would find from these guys. And basically they are three guys that have a movie show. It's set when there was black and white movies, and they Hollywood studios fire them, and they get, at the same time, they get a telegram asking them to help them with this village to get rid of the bad guy. And they think it's a TV show that they're going to be putting on, or not a TV show, but they're doing a special presentation, and these people in the village think that they're the real deal. So comedy ensues because the bad guy thinks they're crazy, and they think that they're just doing a show, and the villagers see that they've actually hired them to save them from this bad guy. And it's kind of set in the, I don't know, 1920s, I would think, 30s maybe, in the Wild West. Anyway, it's comedy ensues, and the bad guy turns up, and these three amigos, they think they're just doing a performance when actually it's not a performance, and then they realize it's not a performance when one of them gets shot, and then it all goes crazy, and then they run away because they're just these I don't know, they just think that they get scared, which I would too. And then they come back, and, you know, typical Hollywood style, they win the day, and it all turns out good in the end. Anyway, which you expect from these. I must admit, I've never been a huge fan of theirs, even back in the day. I kind of like Chevy Chase sometimes, I kind of like Steve Martin sometimes, and I kind of like the other guy sometimes. But I don't know, the first time I watched it, I didn't like it, and that was like when it first came out a long time ago, and I still really didn't like it. But I thought I would assess this from my son's point of view, and he didn't even kind of like it. It was okay, but it wasn't great. There was like a middle bit there that was actually quite boring. There wasn't any funny bits in. It was kind of depressing, and the timing was slightly off, I must admit. And it was kind of stupid. So I didn't really enjoy it. I tried to enjoy it, but no, it wasn't for me. And what was with all the chickens? Like, chickens everywhere. Why is there so many chickens in there? Like, they were everywhere. And I'm surprised that none of them got stepped on, because they were underneath the horse's feet and everything. But that's neither here nor there. Like, I'm going off track now, okay? Anyway, if you like that kind of humor, then it is the typical type of humor that you would get from these guys. So, if that is your kind of humor, then this is definitely going to tick the boxes for you. If you're not really looking for anything zany and a little bit, it's kind of stupid humor, then it's not for you. And so I'm going to give it 3 out of 5, just for the fact that it is classic comedy, and it is a kind of humor that some people really, really like. So I didn't really hate it. It's well made, well produced, and everything, and it is typical humor that you would get from them. So if you like them, then watch it. If you're not into that zany kind of humor and that kind of thing, then don't bother. And I don't think your kids are going to enjoy it like that much either. I think they're a little bit more sophisticated, but I might be wrong. And what about it being a musical? Like, since when did it become a musical? I think that it went into the, I don't know, Twilight Zone or something, and came back out as a musical, because I don't ever remember it being a musical. But anyway, 3 out of 5. So it's worth watching if you want to stick it in the background. There's a few laughs in it. It's kind of funny, but nah, it's okay. Till next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.